We were looking at special cases of ISLM model. The case one we looked at was that the investment is completely insensitive to the interest rate. Now we want to look at special case two, where we're saying that money demand is completely insensitive to the interest rate. Let's look at what this implies for our LM curve. Now, the idea is that if money demand does not depend upon the interest rate, then let's see what LM equation will be. Does not depend on the interest rate, then LM equation we know LM curve represents money market equilibrium, and its equation is represented as real money supply, which is nominal money supply by price level is real money demand. Now real money demand does no longer depends upon the interest rate, it only depends upon the output. So instead of having here L as a function of Y and the interest rate, you only have L as a function of Y. Now, so what we see is for a given level of real money supply, so for a given level of real money supply, M by P, there is only one level of output. There's only one level of output for which money market is in equilibrium. Regardless of the interest rate, right? Regardless of rate of interest. So there's only, we can see over here, this is the equation for the LM curve, and you can see, we know if money demand does not depend upon interest rate, this is the LM curve equation, which represents money market equilibrium. And we can see from the LM curve equation that is only one level of output for which money market is in equilibrium regardless of rate of interest. So the LM curve is vertical at that output level. So it's vertical at that output level on a graph with with output on x-axis, and R on y-axis. Right, because here if we assume a linear money demand function, then this becomes M by P is equal to Ky. And from here, if I solve for y, this becomes M by Pk. So this is the level of output for which the money market is in equilibrium regardless of the rate of interest. So the LM curve is just going to be vertical at this output level, right? So you can think about it being vertical at y star is equal to M by Pk. So this is the LM curve in this case, because we can see that now money demand does not depend upon interest rate from the LM curve equation, which represents money market equilibrium, that the money market is in equilibrium only for one level of output. So regardless of whatever the rate of interest is, so the LM curve is vertical at that level of output.